Hey guys, BlackRock continues to manipulate the whole market. Or is it the crypto market trying to manipulate everything in the name of the fund? This time, they decided to pump up Hbar, which has gained 60% in the last day alone at the time of recording the video. So today we will look at the reason for such a significant pump. What will Hedera and BlackRock do next? Is the fund planning to pump the token even more? And most importantly, is it too late to buy it now? Subscribe to the channel and make sure you watch this video till the end so you don't miss the most important part. Let's get into it. I think a lot of people are asking themselves this question right now, because in less than one day, the price of Hbar has surged by almost 60% at the time of the video recording. And overall, you could even see 100%. Crazy numbers, right? On my channel, I have repeatedly talked about Hbar and the fact that big funds have their own interests in this asset. And even from my last video, many of you were able to make a good profit. A little more than a month has passed, and during this time, you could see plus 75%. So congratulations to everyone on their profits. But let's go back to analyzing the situation. What exactly caused such a crazy price boom? It all turned out to be quite simple, but no less interesting. Yesterday, Hedera published a post about a rather exciting announcement about the tokenization of the BlackRock fund. Against this background, the growth of the token was just crazy. I already showed you the charts. But you know what? It turned out not to be true. Or rather, the wording of the post itself looked like the BlackRock fund itself would be tokenized, but this is not quite true. And this has caused a lot of hate for Hbar and everyone involved in this story, but it's not that simple. So I suggest we look at the situation a little more closely. A widely misinterpreted April 23rd post by Hbar Foundation X, the organization behind the Hedera network, announced that blockchain trading and infrastructure companies, Archax and Onera, had tokenized BlackRock's ICS US Treasury Fund on its network. The video shared with the announcement seemed to suggest that Onera, Archax, and BlackRock were partners in the venture, and Hbar claimed it was bringing the world's largest asset manager on-chain. Some fairly popular bloggers in the crypto world began spreading not-so-correct information in the crypto Twitter space, leading to even more questions and misunderstandings. The founder of Cardano spoke quite harshly about this issue. Chris O'Connor emphasized that BlackRock was not involved in the development of Hedera and criticized the Hbar Foundation for the way it worded the announcement. And personally, I was disappointed at this point, because the situation looked as bullshit as possible. And now it turns out that Hedera decided to steal the name of the largest fund in the world. However, very unexpectedly, I saw the most interesting reaction from the co-founder and CEO of Archax. And then the situation took a completely different format. After all, according to the Archax co-founder, it became clear that absolutely everyone involved in this process knew what was happening. That means that BlackRock also knew and was involved in this process. So now that the situation is actually over, and everyone understands exactly what was meant and whether BlackRock was directly involved, I propose to move on to assessing the possibility of further growth. I also want to take a closer look at the prospects of working with the fund and what might come of it. So write in the comments what you think of this post and we'll move on. I think a lot of people are interested in the question of whether there will be a chance of a pump, and in general, is there a chance that these two projects will cooperate directly in the RWA market? This is really quite interesting, so I propose to delve into it because it is not all that simple. First of all, you have to understand that Hedera is one of the largest tokenization projects. These are not just words, these are facts confirmed by a large number of high-profile partnerships. You understand that the existence of such partnerships is somehow the key to success. Second, I will not stop mentioning the fact that the Hedera Foundation is very popular in the United States. Not too long ago, the White House asked Hedera for help. They needed advice on open-source software, and this is a very interesting case. After all, cooperation with the US government is a very good boost for any project, especially in the wake of the general acceptance of cryptocurrency. And while Gary Gensler hates and bashes cryptocurrencies, Hedera is getting support from the authorities. So who knows? Maybe these partnerships can protect Hedera from further attacks from the Securities and Exchange Commission. At least these 2 points set Hedera apart from the rest. But there are also other very positive factors that show us Larry Fink's very ambitious attitude towards tokenization. I want you to watch this part of the video.
I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
I can keep adding footage of various founders and CEOs of huge funds talking about the great benefits of this industry. After all, it is clear to everyone that this is a huge market that will generate huge profits. So it becomes clear that this area is a trough where all the funds want to make money. And now the main question is, will they choose Hedera or will they be more interested in cooperating with other projects? It is quite difficult to answer this question because there are only a few projects in this field. However, Hedera, with its partnerships, government support, and, although not direct but still collaboration with BlackRock, looks as attractive as possible. I believe that if this collaboration is successful, Larry Fink will likely want to fully cooperate with the Hedera Foundation, which will take the tokenization of real-world assets to a new level. I believe that together, these two giants will be able to show a real revolution in the market. However, it is not all that simple, and we may see a roller coaster ride in prices, which is where I personally plan to make money. So be sure to watch the video till the end, because then I will tell you what I expect from the Hbar price and how I will make money on it. I want to make it clear that I am only giving my subjective opinion on the future price. This is in no way financial advice. So, be sure to do your own research and invest wisely. I think it's important to start with the fact that buying at current prices is not the best decision. Even though the token is already down 30%, I expect it to drop even more. And for me personally, I see 7 or 8 cents as an ideal entry point. Finally, I see several reasons for the decline. First, the crypto community did not appreciate the fact that Hedera's marketers tried to speculate on the BlackRock name. This is really not the best way to get an influx of new users, although it is quite effective. Second, people who bought at fairly high prices, around 15, 18 cents, will now start to liquidate their assets simply out of fear of losing even more. After all, if you are considering buying even at 16 cents, then at the current price, you will have almost minus 20% on your position. Unfortunately, not everyone knows how to take a loss and just panic and dump their assets. However it may sound, this is good for us. While others hate the asset for no clear reason, we will be buying off the local bottom. And then, when everyone starts to realize the greatness of the project, we will reverse our positions. Everything is as simple as possible. So, if we talk about my short-term goals, I would like to buy back at 7-8 cents each and close part of the position at a price of 17-20 cents. As for the long-term option, I see much better price points. If Larry Fink chooses Hedera and the project continues to grow and develop in the same spirit as it is now, I see no reason not to break through at least 50 cents per one Hbar. What do you think about all this? Share in the comments, please. And I would like to remind you that this video is by no means financial advice. This is just my vision and thoughts on the market. So always do your own research before investing and invest wisely. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the growth of coins. Thanks for watching Your Coin Post.